folks. Another blockbuster episode of Wing Reviews. I'm Maniac with my wingman, Supreme. Supreme, we're back at UB. New season, same surroundings.
That's right. Always feels good to be back at the alma mater here. Always great to be a Bull, no matter whether we're going through tough times or not. I'm especially glad to be back here because I used to do most of my homework in this building to our left. And it's always great to come back on campus when you have no actual work to do. So can't complain there.
A victory march of sorts. We are here at the intersection of Talbert and Cape, and I can only imagine how many times Degenerate Al came scurrying into this intersection with a big time assignment due the next day. But our big time assignment, Caputi's Pub.
That's right. 2351 Sheridan Drive. I mean, you want to talk about just a gauntlet of local food options. It starts with Caputi's, and then you have Ted's, you have Anderson's, you have Paula's, you have Jim's Steakout. It's an incredible stretch. Like, it's basically a one-stop shop if you're visiting from out of town, just hitting up that Kenmore stretch of Sheridan Drive. But yes, I mean, I don't know. Have you had Caputi's in the past?
I cannot recall the last time I did. This might be my first time. Sometimes things happen in a past life, but I'm only living this one. That's all I know.
Right. Well, I've only been there once, and it was several years ago, but it was a team building dinner for the Michigan Wolverines of Amherst hockey, and I think it was the moment that, you know, everybody came together, and then we went on to just steamroll everybody for the rest of the season on our way to a Super Sunday championship. So,
is that a second championship you just bragged about? Supreme is just laying it on thick of it. But what about our team building? We're seeking out what makes the perfect wing through, like, we're in our third season now. Have we learned anything yet?
We have. I mean, we've learned that medium sauces oftentimes get sent in. We learned that barbecue wings can get real soggy if you don't put them on the pit. That's why I like them on the pit. And now we're learning about turning the heat up. And, you know, you might have seen it in the episode at Seneca One Tower. You know, we were having some spicy wings up there, as Maniac can attest.
No doubt. The last time I cried that much was at the end of Titanic.
Yeah, and I think I'm growing to have an appreciation for hot wings that I haven't had in the past. I've been like a straight either like medium or barbecue guy in the past. It wouldn't really go too far astray from those. I don't know about you. What are your preferences? If you're saddling up and you're ordering dinner, what do you get?
When you hear the flavor hot, it's almost like a flashy wide receiver. You think it just can go deep, can't really do much. But we're learning that some of these hot flavors are more like DK Metcalf. They can go deep. They can also go on the in-between routes. They can be specimens. So I'm very excited. I mean, I don't want to call myself the Titanic, but I'm ready to sink into these Caputi's Supreme.
Oh, let's go. You ready?
Cheers. Wow, very crispy, crunchy bite with awesome meat underneath. Wow.
Yep. I went straight into the blue cheese. Our intern Adam had advised us that blue cheese was $1.50 extra at Caputi's. That could have been a hindrance, but it appears to be homemade. It's very chunky, and it's delicious. So I would argue that it's worth it to this point.
Wow. Like a very solid bosom. Something to grab onto with that blue cheese.
I'm just drooling over here. These are delicious.
Could you imagine someone calling Al like, I'm outside Talbert?
No, it'd be Al calling someone, I'm outside Talbert.
I need the Scantron.
I swear the printers ran out of ink.
I'm not going to lie.
All 20 of them at Cape.
This is a solid showing by Caputi so far.
Yeah, this is great. Another thing that I wanted to note that you won't see on this part of the review, but the takeout box, you could see that there was like a paste at the bottom. It wasn't soggy. A lot of folks will, especially with the mediums, not so much with the hots, but with the mediums, with the hot sauce, they just drown it in hot sauce, and it ruins crisp on probably half the wings, maybe more. So seeing this with the paste, I mean, this isn't burn your mouth off heat, but I mean, it's like right in the right zone, if you're asking me.
These are unreal. But hey, au contraire, producer Kyle's probably showing them the inside of that box right now, and I couldn't agree more. It was a paste sauce, and you're right. The paste sauce benefits you in the long run. You can keep that crispiness. Keep that crispiness and get a soggy hot wing. It's a win-win.
Oh, man.
These are some three of like, oh my god, these drums, or clubs as my dad calls them.
Clubs.
Clubs.
Nice.
All right.
We're
Nice.
both flat guys. But these drums are phenomenal. Made me forget I was eating a drum for a second.
Very good and crispy on the drums. Caputi's making a name for themselves right now. This could be a big last wing going into the final couple bites.
Yep. I'm polishing this off. I'm zoning in.
If you're honing in, dial us up because I'm a little bit. Ooh, I'm in between right now. I'm a tweener. Caputi's Pub. What are you doing to me?
Man, Sheridan Drive knows their food. Blue cheese is just insane. I would eat this on whatever. Oh my goodness.
Caputi's Pub. Solid, crispy, crunchy, hot. Paste sauce is good. Homemade blue cheese is awesome. I don't care about the extra price.
Nope.
I'm going Ed Oliver, 91.
Wow. It's a strong score for a strong wing. I agree with everything Maniac just said. This is an order of wings that you can demolish.
You can eat 20. You can eat 30 of these.
Oh, there'd be no brakes on these wings. You get the wheelbarrow out to get me out of there at the end of it. That's how many wings I had. But I think I'm zoned in at the same range. I'm gonna give it a notch higher. I'm giving it a 93. Because they were fantastic. First bite to last, the blue cheese, $1.50. Who gives a shit? These were incredible, and I can't wait to get down to Kenmore ASAP.
They were so good, I just looked down and I saw a little bit more meat on one. I had to go get it.
Yeah, well, you can't leave that meat behind.
A little straggler.
Not on these wings.
My goodness.
Wow.
Well, I learned today. I was taught by Caputi's incredible wings. Woo. Really good, and this quest continues, Supreme. Wow.
3 words left to say, Maniac.
Good wings now.